Okay, so after you've done all your work in Sketchpad, you've drawn your thing, you've done your generating of your SVG, which we've done before. You're going to go to Tinkercad. We've done this before as well. You're going to import, choose File. Going to look for your SVG image, and when you bring it in, it's probably going to be really, really, really big. So for there it is. So the first thing we need to do is we're going to just resize it real quick, and you're going to click on the corner box, and we're going to make this type in 50. And if you hit tab on the keyboard, it brings you to the other box, and then you're just going to type in 50, hit enter, and now your Control Z, my bad. There we go. Your Hanko is now 50 millimeters by 50 millimeters. And you're going to click the top box, and it starts as 10, and we're going to make it 6 millimeters tall. So that's sort of the first step. And then I'm just going to change the name to Mr. Lee, period, Hanko, period, red, because that's one of the colors I'm going to print in. Actually, I'm going to print mine in white. Perfect. So Mr. Lee Hanko white, and I could actually just turn it white right now. So now it's white on the screen. So that's the first step. So this would be a good place to pause, and then to go back and do that part if you weren't really sure. So this is going to be a place to pause. So pause, go back, do that stuff, and then you can check back if you need to. All right, so I'm going to move on. So now you have to put a backing on this, so that obviously the pieces that are separate, like these pieces, don't fall away. So the first thing I'm going to do is I can decide what to use a backing. I could either use a cylinder as a backing, nice and flat like a pancake, or if you wanted to, you could use a different shape, like a different size shape polygon, an octagon, or something like that, if you wanted to. So I'll do both of those really quickly. So the first thing, I'll choose this one. I'm going to bring the sides up to 64 to make it nice and smooth. I'm going to orbit a little bit, and then I'm going to make this top to the top box. I'm going to make this 3 millimeters thick. So I'm just going to type in 3, enter, and while I'm working on this one, I'm going to do the same to here. Click 3, make that one 3 millimeters, so you can see the difference. And I'm actually going to change the sides of this to an octagon, make it 8 sides. There we go. And since I know that this one is 50 by 50, I'm going to make this one just a little bit bigger than 50 by 50. So I'm going to hit the corner box, and I'm going to make this one like 54 tab by 54. Enter. I'm not sure how big I'm going to make the other one, but I'll do this one first. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select both of them. Select both. Both are selected, 2 shapes. I'm going to use the align tool, and I'm going to align this to the center of that circle. And there you go. And before I group it, I'm just going to duplicate my Hanko. Oh, didn't get it there. Try that again. So Control D, duplicate. There's another one. And then I'm just going to group this one. It might turn it all up. There, it turned it white. Perfect. And I'm just going to kind of put that one off to the side there. And then this one, I'm not really sure how big I need to make this. So I'm actually going to hold down Shift on the keyboard. That will kind of make it bigger. I'm going to make this one 3 millimeters thick too. Did not do that. There we go. And I'm going to hold down Shift still. And basically what I want to do is just make it like bigger so that the Hanko fits inside it. And that's not too bad. And then select both, and then use the alignment tool again, and align the Hanko to the center of that shape. And then I'm going to duplicate. I'm going to group it. Oh, let's turn that one white as well. There we go. So you can see sort of 2 different styles. It just needs to have a backing on it. You can just sort of decide what shape it is you want to put it on. If you want it on a circle, you can make that circle a little bigger. I might even make this octagon might be a little too big, but that's okay. It has a nice border on it. Not bad. So I'm going to stop here. and then make another screencast for just sort of finalizing and finishing up your design. So there you go. If you need to go back and watch any of this, you know what to do. Rewind. Good luck.